What is good, everyone, and welcome to another edition of News Bites, a Yieldstreet times What the Fintech collaboration. I'm Nicole Casperson, and today I'm weighing in on timely fintech news and trends that you should be paying attention to. In this episode, we are going over Apple's expansion into crypto, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau taking on late fees, and real estate investment trusts growing in popularity as their ROI continues to impress investors. Let's dive in.
I'm Nicole Casperson, fintech journalist, and this is What the Fintech.
The crypto wallet MetaMask has rolled out a series of iOS updates for iPhone users that means you can buy crypto directly through Apple Pay using a debit or credit card. This update removes the need for transferring Ether from somewhere like Coinbase into the application, massively streamlining the process of purchasing cryptocurrency. They're also introducing the easy on the eyes dark mode soon, further enhancing their user interface and Apple compatibility. The extent to which crypto purchasing capabilities through Apple Pay will make much of an impact in this area of fintech is debatable. Apple, like Google and Facebook, have had a patchy history when it comes to financial services integrations. A recent study by Payments.com showed that a mere 6% of people use Apple Pay for in-person purchases. Tim Cook introduced Apple Pay to the world in the fall of 2014. The same study shows that after 7 years, Apple Pay's adoption and usage isn't much larger than it was in 2015. Roughly 5% of eligible Apple Pay users, those with proper iPhones with Apple Pay enabled who also shopped in stores that accepted Apple Pay, used it to make a purchase. That's a pretty low increase over the years, given the popularity of Apple products. Apple Pay just hasn't lived up to its potential for transforming the point of sale experience in store. Will they make it happen? That is yet to be determined. A report released in March by the CFPB revealed that credit card companies charged $12 billion in late fees in the last financial year. The CFPB has a strong track record in pressuring banks to reduce or even eliminate overdraft fees, and their report suggests that late fees are their next target. From a social justice perspective, this makes a lot of sense, since the lion's share of late fees are borne by low-income and non-white populations. And they have a strong case in identifying the fees as being both prejudiced because of who bears the brunt of them, and also as out of proportion to the actions that cause them, late payments. Real estate investment trusts, aka REITs, are growing in popularity as their ROI continues to impress investors. REITs may once have been an unusual or uncommon asset to include in your investment portfolio, but the benefits of this type of investment are making them increasingly attractive. According to Standard & Poor, over the last 50 years, REITs have returned a healthy average of 13.5%, whereas stocks, the bread and butter of many investors, returned 13.1% over the same period. The growth of interest in REITs makes sense. They are less volatile than stocks, they pay out at least 90% of their taxable income as dividends, and they are much more convenient and hassle-free than other forms of property investment. Our friends at Yieldstreet have been longtime fans. All right, FinTech fam, that does it for this edition of News Bites. Thank you to our friends at Yieldstreet for collaborating, and to our listeners for tuning in. If you love this episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You can find me on all your favorite podcast platforms. Until next time, talk soon.